it shows that it's not just merely a coffee, but also it has a influence, an impact to people. So that really is something when it's tough that really makes me want to continue doing this. Is because of not how I can help people, but also how this story can help me actually. Like a lot of times. Yeah.
So I'm sure that Optimist has impacted a lot of people, and I was one of those that was motivated by it when I was going through a burnout. Could you share some of those stories that you've heard back from the customers that kept you going?
So it really happened after 1 year, I think close to 1 year, when this one customer really purposely drive to our store and stop and thank me because that he said the quotes that he picked up every day and convinced him and to take the leap of faith to quit his job and then finally to start his own business, and he's doing well. So that really touched me, like, oh, I really making an impact to people. It's not just a cup of coffee. I thought I want to make an impact, but when it really people start appreciating what you do, that really fulfilled, and you feel warm inside that people understand what you want to do and they can feel it. So another story that I thought really special is a customer, a regular. She's been coming every day. She appeared like a normal customer, regulars. At one point, when she about to leave the company, she told me about this story, as in how Optimist helped her. As in that time, she was with a boyfriend, and the boyfriend was a drug addict, that heavily taking drugs. So she wanted to help the boyfriend to quit taking drugs. And that time, she started take drugs and accompany with the boyfriend so that she can quit together with the boyfriend. But ended up she fall into the addiction, and it lasted a few months. So until at one point she picked up the coffee and she realized a quote that hits her. I forgot which quote is it, but it wakes her up, like she can't continue this kind of life anymore. So that kind of story really brings meaning and impact to me myself. Like it shows that it's not just merely a coffee, but also it has a influence, an impact to people. So that really is something when it's tough that really makes me want to continue doing this. Is because of not how I can help people, but also how this story can help me actually. Like a lot of times. Yeah.
So as an entrepreneur, are you constantly thinking about what's next? Pushing yourself out of the comfort zone. What's on your thought at the moment?
So it's always what's next in our life, regardless of what we do, right? Even if you work for someone, you always think that what's next in my career, and same it goes to like entrepreneur or not. We're always thinking what's next because we always want more, right? But again, like this year has taught us a lot, because nothing is certain, nothing is permanent. You can plan many things, but it's not necessarily gonna turns out as you plan, because a lot of things you can't plan it. So the plan is always to make sure I'm enjoying now, and also to challenge myself, continue to have fun, continue to pursue my purpose, and to grow Optimist, and also to start to still also loving what I'm doing. As long as I can still enjoy creating, be it new stuff, new brands, or new products, new design, anything that makes me happy, I will still continue to do it.
Do you have any advice for entrepreneurs out there? Because right now it's probably very tough. I mean, even for yourself as well. Do you have any advice for those people who are struggling as an entrepreneur? What would your advice be for them? At this very moment.
I mean, this year has taught us all a lot. I think what really helps myself and I think many people as well is always practice gratitude. Like to be grateful of we still can be here today to watch this and to have a chat, and that's the first thing. And then we always want more, but I just put up a quote on Optimist 2 days ago. It says 2020, I thought it's a year that I had everything, but now I realize it's a year that I should appreciate what I had instead. So I think to be grateful, and that's what calms you down. And then you will start to appreciate more, and then you will gain more by appreciating more. I realized like all of us want to achieve the next big thing. What's next? but we really should appreciate it, all the small little things in life, every little moments in life that makes you happy. I think that's more important than just achieving the I want next big things, but forget about appreciating now. I really think that is very, very important, and still to stay happy and have fun doing what you're doing. Hi, I'm Trev Ng. They say it's better to have a thoughtful chat latte than never. Let's have a thoughtful chat today. Cheers.